Hello everyone and welcome back for another episode of Diablo 4. We are down in Hawazar at the moment and I was just about to do some upgrading of stuff. And when I say upgrading, I mean imprinting. So we just got this Chaos Choker pretty recently. Like there's, it's alright. It's giving us extra fire damage over time. It's giving us damage reduction, resist all, and +1 to all mastery skills, which includes the old firewall. Where is it? There we go. So that's nice. It's useful for us to have. We could put on the aspect of conflagration, and then while we're channeling incinerate, we do 30% more burning damage. That's quite a significant step up, and it doesn't cost us much in terms of material cost at this stage. So I'm going to go ahead and do that and lean into the benefit that we're going to get from that. In terms of other stuff that we can do, I don't think that there's really anything else that's worth us considering, because we don't have much else right now. We've already got the aspect of Frozen Orb on there, or Frozen Orbit I should say. We're using the aspect of conflagration. Storms, well, we're not making stuff vulnerable right now. That's the big kicker. One thing I was thinking that we could do is we could look at upgrading the aspect of the Protector. That would change it from 150 damage absorption to 300 damage absorption, but we'd need to salvage something up in order to be able to do it. So I think we'll just end up salvaging the helmet we have and just be happy with that. I think that's going to be the way we do it. Seeing as we've just boosted this, we may as well do at least 2 upgrades on it, so we improve the damage reduction that's coming from it. And actually 2 upgrades in most situations is going to be beneficial for us, especially for stuff that we've just picked up. Okay, into the blacksmith. Two upgrades makes a lot of sense. 2 upgrades, it keeps it relevant if nothing else. We could do a third, but then it's eating into our veiled crystals, and I don't want to do that. So, salvage the items up. We could also do some unsocketing and resocketing of stuff, and we're kind of at the point in the game where we want to think about whether that's worth it. I don't think it's quite worth it yet. Like, we could change out our other thorns on this for more life, for another 2.5% life. We could do the same on the Havoc cards, but I think I'll wait until we've just got better kit that we're going to work with. And speaking of better kit, we've got some obols. So before we go out to Light's Refuge, let's have a look and see if we can do some gambling for something a little special. Right, at the moment, our gloves are a bit pants, and our boots are okay, but our gloves is the thing that's really low level comparatively.
Not much. Oh, bad luck.
And we did not get anything that was worth talking about at all. That's just, yeah, that's a thing that happened. Right, Light's Refuge, that's where we're going. We'll do our salvaging up in Wedgeham. There's bound to be a blacksmith here. Yeah, just down this way. And actually, I want to drink one of my iron barb elixirs in preparation for this dungeon.
Ah, a warrior. How may I serve?
Okay, let's go get ourselves in a dungeon. Side quest and dungeon at the same time. So this is pushing towards our renown for Hawazar, which is going to give us another skill point. At the same time, it's pushing us closer to our level for being able to do one of the remaining strongholds and move us on the season journey. So it's mostly about leveling right this moment. Out of the way, guys. Coming through on important business. Ooh, speaking of important business.
I'm not ready yet.
Ow. This could be very dangerous.
I need time to prepare.
Okay, we need to keep up with him. I think that's going to be enough.
I'm not ready yet.
Yeah, got him. Didn't drop anything worthwhile though, which is a real shame. Oh, and some of the mobs are just like healing up because they've decided that I've strayed too far away. Well, that's a bit cheeky. Okay, so this whole area isn't how I thought any of that was going to go. Fair bit of experience. Did kill a treasure goblin, so always good to be able to do that, especially without teleport and with a very slow dodge. And we didn't get close to dying. The bear knocking us was frustrating, but I could have activated the fire shield for us to become unstoppable.
Don't stir too much, though.
I would love it if I had a bit of a knockback on my stuff. Okay, keep the damage at range. Spike fiends are going to be frustrating. Well, any ranged mob is going to be frustrating, but at least the wasps, it's kind of damage over time, so you've got a little moment to heal up. With spike fiends, it's just the damage is what it is. Let's go left. Standard left wall hug. Kill things at range. Moving carefully. Okay, resplendent chest. There's also a blast wave shrine just nearby. Ooh, a Magus wand. Extra lucky hit chance. You know what? Let's change to it. Ow. I mean, I knew that was gonna hurt, but it was particularly painful. Let's just keep doing this and we'll keep the healing going. Combined with the barrier. Nice and tanky. I like this dungeon. This dungeon's got a good variety of mobs. Like it's quite obvious from the way it's laid out that the knights and so forth have started investigating this table as well. This is not their temple. They've just come in after the fact. Feels very cool and thematic. This area just opens up massively. Our flamethrower does a lot of damage. Like, the firebolt doesn't do nearly as much, but the firebolt does go further. At least I feel like it goes further. Right, here's one of the boxes we need. I have no idea what he was doing, but it wasn't working. Definitely wasn't going to save his life. Let's take this back, put it in, and then we'll come back for the next. Looks like up over this way, I think. Yeah, there it is. Also, of course, the incinerate, it's fine, but it takes mana. If we could get it so it doesn't take mana, it would be amazing, like even better. No hidden chests over here. It's a shame. Oh, trap! Yeah, you guys are trained to fight in the burning hells. You're not doing that well against just like a burning sorcerer. Let's try and keep the damage on this guy.
Out of mana once again.
Use this one to get the mana back. And then we'll summon up a new friend to play with. The close quarters fighting is a little frustrating, actually. There we go. Got another cage tart out of that. What does this one do? So this is a devious one. Resource effects, resource draining effects are less effective. With our previous sorcerer, we did run into some mana problems with certain mobs. Okay, let's grab the box and head to the back. I wonder where Aldara's amulet's going to be in here. It's probably going to be right at the very back because we've done a good job of exploring all the little nooks and crannies. Lots of spike fiends.
I'm out of mana.
Yeah, as long as we're channeling, we are doing a lot of damage. Love to see it. I'd love it to be even more, but... I'm not sure if it counts as damage over time, though. Channeling Incinerate. Okay, we need to slay the Fiend Handler. Let's just get that damage going out. I would like there to be far fewer of his friends in the area.
I'm not ready yet.
Right, we're doing what you should never do. We are retreating forwards. Okay, I think we've got him. There we go. There's his key. Now we can open the door. But I do want to explore the rest of this area first, though, before we just move straight on. Okay, doesn't look like anything worthwhile over here. We've got another little side section to check in first. Yeah, this is where we need to be going. Ooh. Battle Pass tiers, we can collect the balanced axe. Looked like she was channeling something big, but don't feel it was effective. Ew. Got the amulet. That's what counts. Just got him in time. So we could potentially grab this this shrine that's near us before moving through the big final door. I don't know if it's going to have any real benefit, but it's worth us being aware of it. This is better on the armor front. We lose a little bit of life. How much a little bit? About 35 life, so it's big, but it's not so big I'm super worried about it. I think the rest of the stuff is all probably going to remain as just junk. Ooh, yeah, burn them all as they come through the door. That's efficient. Okay, let's grab this, try and go quick. We might not get any benefit out of it, but we can try. Little bits. Now it's a little painful, but it's fine. No, thank you. I'd like you to do your own combat, please. Away from me. That devoted champion really needs to go. Okay, we can tank him a bit. Okay, that's probably all we can tank him. There we go. Just clear these guys out. And head back to hand our stuff in. So that gives us more renown here. Let's go straight back to town actually. Ooh. I'm going to switch over to this because it's got a lucky hit chance to execute. Lucky hit chance to execute does more damage over time. Sorry, does more damage flat. It's going to be good. And this is actually pretty good as well. We'll lose damage to close enemies if we did that, or we would lose damage to slowed enemies. I think that's a fine swap. This gives us healing out of combat, so it's not that great. Yeah, I think the rest of the stuff is all going under the hammer. So, out of that, we need to go up here, hand in our task. I had to kill her for the amulet.
A shame. I have already.
And we know he is not going to do very well from this. I'm going to stand well away from all that poison. Are you okay?
The amulet is cleansed. I need.
It cannot be.
And we got some herbs. Right, so 130 more will do in this area. That is one stronghold and a side dungeon, or a side quest, or like 4 side quests. That's level 35, that's level 35. So the side dungeons are not going to happen. Pretty certain about that. But we could go to Zarbanzet and do some rituals nearby. And work on the Grim Favours, because they've got a lot of time left. I think that's a good way to spend the rest of this episode, is working on the Grim Favours, because we need 10 caches for one of our objectives. So let's put everything under the hammer. There we go. And I think that's going to be worth 5. 5 is a lot to get relatively quickly. We could do the cellar first. We could do an event, then do the cellar. That'll get us some more obols to replace the ones that we've already spent.
I cannot do that here.
This is not necessarily going to be easy, but we'll do what we can. Okay, we need to work on getting some more mana back. Being vulnerable is not good. Right. Can't afford to be blinded and not able to activate the skills. That's just not cool. Where are there more mobs? How am I supposed to kill more mobs if they're not around? Yeah, it's just not spawning anything extra for me.
I'm not ready yet.
Okay, well, I guess we're going to fail the event. But, I mean, if the game's going to do its thing, the game's going to do its thing. Level 24. Let's max out this warmth. 2 more points, and we'll be able to either do extra burning, or fire critical strike damage is increased by 25%. Don't know which is going to be better. We'll have to see how they feel. Yeah, that was weird. Right, let's we can also start doing the rituals, because the rituals are not too far apart from each other. We'll get this one first, and yeah, after doing the cellar, we'll head down into the dungeon. Because that'll get us some renown as well. Into the cellar. So it's
I stuck the fool with his own blade.
it's pushed us to 24, the tasks that we've done so far, which is really good. We're almost at the point of being able to do just one of the other strongholds in one of the less dangerous areas. Yeah, get you burning. And there he goes. Didn't get 5 waves down. I think we just don't quite have the damage output because we've not been keeping pace with our weapons. But it still did okay. Certainly not going to complain about that. Okay, on to the Earthen Wound. And we might get something really cool out of the dungeon as well. Good mob density. It's going to be fun. I don't think I've been in this one, actually. Right, let's see what we find. Seeing as we're in the dungeon, we're not going to come out for a while. Let's refresh our Iron Barb elixir. Everything that helps us out with survivability is going to be welcome. Basic wand. Watching my health ticking up, seeing how effective the healing is, and it's actually alright. I mean, we don't want to just stand and tank damage when we don't need to, but it definitely helps. Corpse Mason, that is quite a job, isn't it? No, thank you. Let's not be stunned. He's vampiric, which is going to be annoying, but
I'm not ready yet.
let's just burn him down. There we go. So that's one corpse gate. Apparently there's more. Corpse Mason. Defaced shrine cap. Oh, right. To go on a shrine. Alright. I think I saw Greg use one of those once, but I've not actually done them myself. Yeah, that is starting to get a bit painful. Just let it do its explosion. So we've gone from a basic wand to a battle wand. It does look like it does more damage, more lucky hit chance, but it doesn't have the lucky hit chance to execute, so... What type of shrine? Artillery shrine. Okay.
I need time to prepare that.
Not this direction.
I'm not ready yet.
Definitely want to be doing as much as possible on this guy with the artillery shrine. Look at how much we took him down. Flamey goodness. Okay, what's that weathered cover? That is it's an ice blade helm. Okay, that might be a candidate for us to switch over to an upgrade. I feel like we're sort of reaching the point where the mob health is like super large. And the burning's not quite cutting it. Or maybe it's just that we're going up against a lot of these boss mobs. Get all of those. Right, there is one more corpse gate in here. And I think it's going to be in this room. They went down relatively quickly. At least this guy's not going to heal up when he hits us. And I still don't want to get hit by him, but we don't need to worry about it, just prolonging the fight indefinitely. I don't mind fighting these guys up close, as long as they're not doing too much damage to me. Because we'll get the benefit of them burning out. So is there something down this end, or is it just mobs? It's a lot of flanking damage. Yeah, just mobs. Well, we're over halfway through the level, up to level 25. Big left wall hug. Trying to sneak up behind me. No, thank you. As long as we keep putting the fire damage out there, we're going to be in a good place. And actually, I don't mind using our ultimate as often as we are, because the cooldown's not bad, especially with our lucky hits. In fact, let's double check our lucky hits. Did we actually put any points into... Not yet. Not on the immobilizing. We do have the mana shield. We've got precision. There we go. Critical, yeah, lucky hit. Critical strikes have a 15% chance to reset the cooldown. But, of a defensive skill. Yes. Not just of any skill. So Inferno will pull things in, and Pyromancy skills cost no mana while it's on. So that's when we can really just hammer out more firewalls. Or, like, just keep flaming like this. And in fact, we end up regenning while it's going on, even if we're constantly putting out Incinerate. So, right, first Animus Carrier is up here. Okay, one of them gone. Ah, they were both Animus Carriers. Huh. Well, that just makes us a bit more efficient. Took way too long to get that Incinerate off. I'm gonna have to check what our lucky hit chance on Incinerators. 19%. So 19%, and then 15% of that if we get a critical hit. It's really not much chance, but it does mean that there's a chance it's going to happen, and that's what I want. It's the usefulness, the potential of saving our life in a pinch. Okay, keep pushing on in. That's where we're going to need to go, but we're going to need all the Animus before we do that. Burn it all. Despite getting quite injured in that, we healed up very nicely. How are we doing in terms of space? We're going to need to go back to town soon. I love the flamethrower so much. Incinerate is a brilliant skill. And I think we just got a brutal invoker. back away. Okay, we're going to have to go back the other way. Before we do that, we may as well head back to town. Hand this in. Salvage it all up. I'm pretty certain we're going to hit level 25 this time. There could be some benefit in upgrading stuff at some point. For now, though, we'll just put all that under the hammer. Right, unfortunately, we have to go all the way back over to here, or maybe even to here, to find the remaining animus carriers. It's about now we wish we had teleport. I mean, I could change one of my skills over to teleport for it, but for the hassle of changing it and then changing back.
We were prepared to face demons.
Nah.
Fortified against the denizens of hell itself. What we found was infinitely more horrifying. The creatures we encountered, I assumed they were human at one time. But now they were like ravenous animals, hungry for flesh. Hot, steaming flesh consumed straight from the bones of the still living. We fled, but I can feel them in pursuit. Hungry for more.
Okay. Didn't take us too long to get back, thankfully. Give me that gold. Oh, and it was right there as well. That's frustrating. Because then you like properly feel like you've missed out on the efficiency, but it's fine. Right, one of them gone.
I need time to prepare that.
Second one gone.
I need time to prepare that.
Okay. Back to the Animus Urn. Well, we do have a little bit of healing outside of combat. That's good. You know it's not going to be much, but just by the time you reach the next fight, you're already healed up. And yes, I know there is the healing fountain just immediately outside. Still better. Just in case, like, the Butcher appears and you've got that extra fraction of a second to panic before he kills you. Probably should not have just face tanked that. That feels like it was a bad idea. God, he's got quite a swing on that, doesn't he? No thank you. Also no thank you. Still managed to catch me though.
I'm not ready yet.
There's plenty of healing potions coming out of him though. And he is nearly gone. There we go. That's better. We just need to be much closer to him when that all happens. That's 2 firewalls under him. I wonder if 2 counts. Doesn't matter either way. He is gone. That gives us level 25 and legendary extraction unlocked. Interesting. If we hadn't already learned how to do it, we would now be able to extract legendary powers. Okay, so what are we going to lean towards? Immobilizing? Pyromancy skills having a chance to immobilize would be very handy. I think that is really where I want to go. I do like the mana regen, and I do want to do Endless Pyre, but for the moment, just getting that 5% is going to make a big difference, because that's going to be increased by our precision magic. Okay, on the map, back to the tree. Let's hand this in before we finish. See what kind of gorgeous stuff it gives us. Hey tree, it did a couple of things for you.
It is done.
Chestplates, leg guards, gauntlets. Chestplate, leg guards? It's not the worst idea. Gauntlets. Gauntlets.
Feast, lamb, feast.
Because we know how bad those gauntlets were. Still chain lightning, which is amusing. Ooh, extra lucky hit chance, extra fire damage over time. Let's wear them. And for our trousers, we did get a couple of things. Plus to total armor is nice. Damage reduction from close enemies is probably nicer, and then just flat damage reduction. And that is a better armor as well. Okay, how much bonus do we have to lucky hit chance? So lucky hit execute is 2.2%. Is it going to be in utility? Wow, 19.3%. So that ends up being like a 21.5%. That's really quite cool. I like that. I very much like that. Okay, we are going to finish up there. I will head back to town and salvage up the stuff off camera. Thank you very much for coming along, everyone. I do hope you have enjoyed this. We've made it to rank 25. We're going to go off and do one of the other strongholds next time, and then we'll pick something else from the season journey and keep working through that. As always, if you have enjoyed this, be sure to give a big thumbs up. If you haven't subscribed to the channel, go ahead and do so, and you'll be told when the next episode goes live. Otherwise, I'll see you next time for another episode of Diablo 4. See you soon.